Hi there, I'm Alexander, and I'm playing a game that, in full disclosure, my partner made, and it's to do with trans stuff, so if you're trans, this might make you a bit emotional. Trigger warning, protagonist gets dead named repeatedly. Right then, your name is Sam Jacobs. You're around 23 years old, although people generally guess a couple years older than that. You've just finished university and are now working in a bookstore until you can land a more career-y job. That's supposedly the plan anyway. Everyone knows a plan never works perfectly. Today, though, is a Saturday, and you're not working. You'll be speaking to family, friends, and strangers as you go about your day. Now, your day will begin. You recently finished university, and you've moved back in with family for a bit. You're lucky to be able to still do that, really. After having a quick shower and getting dressed, you walk downstairs into the kitchen. Your mother is making coffee. Oh, hey, Jamie. Mum. Oh, sorry. Good morning, Sam. You grab a cup, pour out some orange juice from the carton someone left on the side, put it back in its place in the fridge, and walk back upstairs with it. You sip the orange juice and check the time on your phone. It's 10:42 a.m. To meet up with your friends at the coffee shop, you need to leave just before 11. That means you've got time to grab food or scroll through group messages. Student habits kick in, and you open your messaging app of your choice. Jane. Hey, we're meeting at the usual place, right? Yeah, I assume so. Yeah, 11:45. 11:15. Okay, just making sure. Going around the corner from the cinema. I'll probably be 5-10 minutes late, but yeah. Yeah, you better be. After that, the conversation turned to some recent gossip about an old friend who recently got engaged. Didn't Jamie date them back at the start of secondary school? Fuckface's name isn't really Fuckface, that would be silly, but this messaging app has the wonderful feature of allowing you to nickname others. Fuckface, as you can tell, also has the wonderful habit of calling you that name, and never calling you Sam. It's annoying, disrespectful, and generally fuckfacey of them. They don't even apologise, so one day you can't quite remember when you nicknamed Fuckface. It has remained that way ever since. Yeah, Sam did. Key in that response being the all caps bit, not the answer to your question F's. You've been friends with Jane for a long time, and they're your closest friend. They're the one you relay your anger to when people get your name wrong. It's nice that they're the one correcting Fuckface for once. You've seen enough now, though. I need to get going if you're going to get there on time. Darting around, you grab your phone, money, and anything else you need before rushing out the door. See you later, Mum. Thankfully, the bus stop is just a few minutes walk from your front door. Even better, the bus comes every 5-7 minutes. According to the sign there anyway, you've never timed it because there's often enough to not matter hugely. It seems about right. When the right bus arrives, you hop on behind an older person, who takes a seat right in front, at the front, so you sit at the back after paying your fare. Like one of the cool kids on a school trip. The journey only takes about 5 minutes. You're hoping any one of your friends might have been on that bus so you could chat while making your way to the coffee shop, but it was full of strangers. So once you get to your stop, you stroll on the pavement to the coffee shop on your own. It's a little brisk outside, but that's fine. As soon as you come up to the windows of the place, you do that thing everyone does where you lean forward and stick your head forward like you're being stretched, as if it gives you a better view into the shop. Jane, Fuckface, and Joe are over there. They've already got their drinks, so you walk up to the counter and order your drink, one of the seasonal flavoured lattes. Because this is one of those chains, they ask for your name and put it on the paper cup. Oh, it's Sam. The barrister stares at you. For an for an uncomfortably long amount of time. The barrister squints at you for a moment before taking a breath and writing your name down, before moving over to the next customer, dropping your cup so their colleague can take it to make the drink. Spice latte for Sam, calls the other barrister. You pick up your cup and move over to sit with your friends. I'll save for talking about the game at the end. Before you can sit down or even put your cup down, Jane gets up to hug you. Hey Sam. She's genuinely really happy to see you. After the customary rib squashing, you take a seat, and your friends update you on exactly what they were talking about. George joins you after 10 minutes with the signature hot chocolate they always drink, which then gives you a chance to update them on the conversation. It's generally just nice to be with friends, and Fuckface even gets your name right. You all spend about 40 minutes there until the cups are empty. Everyone has things to do though, and while they say you can come along shopping with them, you'd like to spend the rest of your day at home. So you get up. Jamie gives you another rib-crossing hug. Fuckface says, "See ya, Jay." Your head swivels to point straight at Fuckface as they start with that letter. They gulp as you glare and go silent for a few seconds before trying again. "See you later, Sam." The face is a little more sunken than it should be. At least it takes you just as little time to get home as it did to get to the coffee shop. Your mother calls out to you as you get home. "A letter came for you, Sam. It's by the front door." You turn around, closing the front door and checking behind it, where any letters get placed. It's addressed to Jamie. You take the letter upstairs to read it while you start up your PC, tearing the envelope open, because there's no classy way to open an envelope that doesn't make you look like a child on your birthday. You see that it's from your bank, telling you of yet another offer of some other account that you totally create if you earn the $5,000 a month it needs to be worthwhile. More importantly, it's addressed to Jamie. You check the number for your bank on the letter and ring them up. After giving them your name and details through an automated system, you eventually reach another human on the customer support line. "Hi Jamie, how can we help?" "My name is Sam, as it says on my card and bank details. It says Jamie on our system." "Your system is wrong." "Sorry Jamie, what can we do?" "Stop calling me Jamie for a start." "We're told to follow the details on our system, Jamie." "Just stop it, I'm Sam. If you'd like to report an issue with the details in your account, Jamie, please call the relevant line. Is there anything else I can help you with?" "No." You put the phone down. This is the 6th time you've called them up on this issue, yet every time they give you the same advice, which results in the other department telling you their database is correct. So you've got to go back to the customer service helpline. Then starts the back and forth until you give up. It's infuriating, primarily because there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes when you tell someone about this, it's a really good way to tell they're not someone you want to talk to. If they offer one simple bit of advice, don't worry about it, it's just a name. It's just a name. It's a fundamental underestimation of the purpose of a self-chosen name. For most people, a name is something chosen for you, one of the many facets of your being that you can't control, like your sexuality, your physical features, and so on. For others, like you, it's not. You've chosen to define yourself, to set your own first impression, and to self-identify. You are Sam Jacobs. Sometimes, people aren't supportive, as if you cannot self-identify in any manner. Once, you were at a function with family, and a distant uncle was there. In conversation, they called you Jamie. And so Jamie, you quickly interrupted them. Sam. So Jamie. So Sam. So Jamie. Sam. Gotta say, this feels familiar. They were not going to give up. When people do this, because it's never a one-off, sometimes you're told just to respect how difficult names can be for some, or to just ignore it, or to correct them. You know how well that goes. Or to just accept that some people aren't too nice. You push it all to the back of your mind, and spend the rest of your day doing some chores, reading a little, and catching up what your friends are posting online. At the end of the day, you come back to one thought. The same thing will probably happen tomorrow. It's hard to say when people will stop getting your name wrong. Of course, you could move away, find new people, act as if you've been Sam forever. But there's a history in Jamie that will always exist. It's important to remember that, you feel. Eventually, it will stop. Eventually, the barista won't wait to see if you're taking the piss and just write your name down. It'd be nice if that happened tomorrow. You really hope it does. Thanks for reading this short story. Names are important. Please do your best to respect them, and respect and love each other. All the cool kids are doing it, I promise. If you like it, check out my Twitter. Thanks, have a lovely day. Right. So, for those of you who don't know, I am trans myself. I'm a trans guy. And, yeah, the barista bit. I haven't had it personally when I've gone to a coffee shop, but I do have times where I've told people my name, and they get confused because Alex is, gender neutral. So I say, "Oh, Alexander," and then that's when I get the looks sometimes. Not so much since I've started hormones and my voice is lowered, but before then, yeah, I got the odd looks and everything. And correcting names was basically my first year of being out as trans. But I'm lucky because I'm now on hormones, and that's worked really well for me. But obviously, not all trans people get that benefit from hormones, and for trans women, it doesn't really work so well. It doesn't change their voice like it changes mine, so they're stuck with it. I mean, the messages in the game at the end there: respect people's names, even if it doesn't match up with your gender assumptions. If a person tells you their name, respect that name. If a person tells you their pronouns, respect the pronouns. Thanks for watching. Bye.